What's up, my people? Just coming at you again, man. This is Guitar Mijo. Hope you guys are doing well out there. Got my little GoPro set up here. So I got my my Squire SE Strat. You can hear the hum. So this is the SE Strat, the famous one that's an even thickness, like the Mexican bodies or the Americans. Okay, to my left here I have another one as well here. Let me just show it to you. I made this one about the body. I'll go through them all. Hopefully I have enough time in this video, but I know I was very interested in these guitars. So you just got to find it. You know, a lot of the times they say Squire, right? Squire Strat, right? Squire Strat. All right. Now, before I get into the details, just want to have some tones here. I did do some mods. Let me just do a few tones here. Neck. Middle. Position 2. So you do B major. Back to minor. All right, bridge. So now this is the body. As if you guys are interested in these, maybe you guys already know a little bit about what these guitars are, right? So the body, I believe, is basswood, okay, and you know, for it being a Squire Strat. The wood is really nice. I mean, the paint job is real nice, right? So the first thing I did was I changed the pickups out, right? I didn't go crazy. These pickups are Alnico 5 pickups, and these are from eBay. These were maybe 25 bucks maybe. And it came with the covers. And the bottom of it is clear, so you can see the windings. I got the idea from that dude Daryl. He's from Canada. He's a YouTuber, but he's from Canada. He does all those Squire mods. Anyways, so the body is even thickness, like I mentioned, as a regular Mexican or American Strat. It's got good weight to it. It's not like a Squire where you're like, whoa, you know. Here are the pickups, and they sound decent. The pickups that were in here were, I use them as refrigerator magnets. If anybody out there does the same. This trim is actually the original trim. I was gonna put a Mexican trim, or fender parts trim in here, which is a full thickness trim, right? And the reason these are popular because these are full body. They have room for the trim, for the thickness of the trim there. They usually come with a very small, I have the cover on this one, but they usually have a very small trim block. They usually have a real small trem block. This one is a small trem block, but this trem with this bar is pretty straight, and it's not just a small one. It's like thick, and then it goes down. Anyways, this trem and this pickguard were on the black Strat. Okay. Normally, these come with a red turquoise pickguard. I have it. I'll grab it right now. It's pretty cheesy. Now, I wouldn't say these guitars are smaller. Maybe it's just the neck. The neck feels good, right? It's kind of a somewhat of a thicker neck. I would say this is probably very similar to a classic vibe, right? 60s Strat. By the way, these these guitars came in a box set. Okay, there was a guitar, a little amp, and maybe a strap, some picks. It was in a box set. It's called the SE. Which stands for Special Edition. And again, it says Strat. I put a little decal on here. Let me take this up. I put a decal on here. Not the greatest decal job in the world, but there you go. Put a decal on there so you can, so it just looks like, gives it that Fender 60s vibe. Kind of messed it up a little bit, so it looks faded out. So also the tuners are stock, right? Tuners are stock. And they say actually the tuners were on that black Strat too. I'll let you know why in a minute. And they say Squire on there, but they feel good. They feel like my American Strat tuners. All right, so that's what's up. This neck overall, I mean, I hate to say it, but for a Strat and for what it is, it feels good. Definitely do need to make some adjustments to this. I mean, get it set up by a luthier for sure. I was surprised at the trem because it's very sensitive. Let's stay in tune. So I have 10s on here, Diodario NYXLs, and I'm sure the luthier, this is the original nut still. This one I wanted to keep semi together. See, that's like the Jeff Beck thing. I don't have a Strat that does it. Anyways, the other guitar is a little faster and it's kind of very different. I'll grab it in a second. So, the one thing I will say about this neck is it is a smaller neck. Okay. Also, I replaced the pots on here, the 250 kind of Mexican MIM, made in Mexico pots, and a switcher. And I just changed the pickups, and these are the pickups that Daryl put up against his custom shop or something like that. And they respond more like a vintage. They should be able to cut through it more, right? Anyway, so it's got a nice country. This Strat is a little more exaggerated, I think. And it does have the 60 cycle hum. So I do dig it. I don't play it a whole lot. I like putting it together. If I want to break it out, I'll take it to a jam session, or it's just a different feel. The string spacing is kind of I'm gonna say this is smaller, of course. It's not your typical, what is it, 1 7/8 at the nut. It's a little smaller. The strings feel slightly smaller. The neck, it's the same. It's almost the same length as my. They're the same length. Actually, they are. Same length from the nut to the bridge, as tall as any other Strat that I have. It's just that the neck overall feels a little small. I feel like I have to. But the back of the neck, I sanded it a little bit, and you know, it's pretty solid, man. All right, so let me take that off. And let me bring out the other Strat. So again, now these were made in crafted in China. All right, this one I took the serial number off, but one of these is earlier and one of these later. I would say these were in the 2000s, I believe. Somebody correct me. 2000s, 2010. You know, I'll have some information down below, but just to finish this comparison. It's really not a comparison. This is just another guitar. See, it says Squire on the back there. Again, the trim's got enough thickness. And so this pick guard, this whole pick guard, and I bought the whole pick guard with the pickups. These are like DiMarzio type pickups. And this has a single coil, which sounds good. I like it. That sounds good. This one's a different guitar. It's got a different type of trim. middle, both of these. Take the boost off. Bridge. Single coil. I think I got this off of eBay too. I think it's rock and roll guitars. I think they're called rock and roll guitars, something like that. These are hot, like 16K or something like that. Mad, I think it's called Mad pickups or Mad something. Okay, again, same deal, poplar body. Now I had to cut a little bit to fit these in. I had to cut a little bit because it's routed for a single humbucker. So I just chiseled a little bit and boom, they came right off. I have the piece over there, and the wood did smell kind of gluish, you know, and it was kind of like fresh, but after a while it'll settle down. This neck feels more straight, and I hope it's rosewood. It's dark. I darken these pretty good. This one is a lot darker. I just put oil. This one has more milkiness to it, chocolate milk-ish to it. And this one's a little darker. I don't know if they're rosewood or not. Again, this feels different. This neck doesn't have a skunk stripe in the back either. No skunk stripe. It does feel the same with the string spacing, although it's not as noticeable.